Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ice Castle. Dylan Simmons and Brandon Delphs joining me alongside here, and what an awesome night of hockey we've got. It's the MTSU Blue Raiders as they get ready to take on the Indiana Hoosiers. Cannot wait to bring you this edition of Rowdy Raider action. We're going to send it down ice side for an early hit with Ryan Martinelich. Ryan, what's the latest? All right, we'll get back to him later. Right now, we're getting the starting lineups in for MTSU and Indiana, but we're going to go over some early storylines going in. Obviously, both teams coming off losses, Brandon, which they struggled and looking to get some redemption here tonight.
Absolutely. Both of these teams are going to be looking to come out aggressive tonight, starting off this matchup here tonight between the Hooeys and the Rowdy Raiders. Should be an interesting start to the game. I have a feeling that it's going to be a high-scoring affair, Dylan.
I agree with you 100%. And talking about MTSU, going into them specifically, last week against the Ice Falls, they went up to Knoxville, lost 9-4, and really what struggled was the defense. The defense had a lot of issues in that game. I actually spoke to Coach Rathert before this, and he stated that really they wanted to correct a lot of those defensive errors.
Absolutely. I'm sure that Coach Rathert wants those feet moving on the ice tonight. He wants people being in position to make sure that they're able to slow down the Hooeys.
100%. We're going to send it ice side for opening ceremonies. Spectacular national anthem. We're going to get more on this game moving forward, but Brandon, going back into this, we just talked about MTSU and their struggles against the Ice Falls, how they had some issues defensively. Now we're going to transition over to Indiana because they got off to a 5-1, a blazing hot start in this last bit of the season, but last week against Purdue they struggled, lost 2 straight games, got swept for the first time this year, and the question is how are they going to bounce back?
Well, I would imagine they're going to come out very aggressive to begin this game, try to shake off those last 2 losses that they suffered last week at the hands of Purdue. And in my estimations, they're just going to be trying to get a lot of shots on the goal.
Good point, good point. And looking into this also, these are 2 teams that you wouldn't normally see face off against each other. One from the CHS, one from the ICHC. Folks, if you're not familiar with this conference, they are the Indiana Collegiate Hockey Conference. That's the conference that this Indiana team plays in. They're one of 2 Indiana teams that actually play hockey for the university. This is the D3 squad, and they're looking to make a big impact here today. And for MTSU, you've got to imagine that adds a level of unpredictability, maybe a style that they're not used to seeing here with this team.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good mesh of talent against talent. See how each team measures up against each other because, like you said, they don't play each other every year. This is the first matchup they've ever had against each other. So it should be very interesting to see how that talent meshes tonight.
Yes, sir. It'll be the only non-CHS matchup for MTSU all year. Spoke to Coach Menard of the Hoosiers before we started this game and was asking him what he expected from tonight. He said 2 words: we were going to see aggressive hockey from the Hoosiers tonight. That's what this team is all about, those big hits, those physical hits, and they're hoping, Brandon, that that's going to wear down MTSU as this game goes forward. But as we've seen before, MTSU not afraid to dish out a few of their own.
Absolutely. MTSU can be as aggressive and as physical as it gets on the ice out there. But MTSU has to make sure that they don't get off to another slow start tonight, because if they do that, they will be in trouble.
Yeah, you mentioned that slow start, and this ties in even further because MTSU, in all their series thus far, only has 1 time where they've won the first game of a series. That was against Kennesaw State back in September. MTSU still searching for a Game 1 home series win, and that's going to be huge for them moving forward. And now let's get right into the action here between MTSU and Indiana. Wasting no time, Indiana trying to do something early. Hoosiers looking to make an impact. Puck is played to the inside, and MTSU will retreat, wait on it, and it's picked up, and here comes MTSU. There is the goal machine. Clay Stalls will look for him to make a big impact here tonight. Kicks the puck, loses it. Indiana trying to get it back.
Yeah, Dylan, it looks like we've gotten off to a hot start here tonight.
Oh my goodness, what a glove save by Roy. How about that?
Incredible awareness there to throw that glove up and end up bringing that puck down to save that first goal.
Not even 40 seconds in, and Ethan Roy already making one-handed snatches out of the air. Love what you saw.
Face-off opportunity here now for the Hooeys.
And that is their other name for these Hoosiers, the Indiana Hooeys, much like the Rowdy Raiders for MTSU. You see MTSU wearing different alternate jerseys tonight. That's to honor our soldiers, of course. Veterans Day upcoming. It is military night here at the Ice Castle, and I want to give a special shout out to all the veterans who are watching and have served this country. Great for them, and we wish them all the best for this upcoming Veterans Day. MTSU going to try to make something happen here to the inside. Indiana trying to play it up along the near boards. And puck play to the inside. Nice job on the defensive side by MT once again.
Yeah, great job by MT from keeping the puck on the outside there, not allowing Indiana to keep getting inside.
And we'll see a slap shot, and just goes over the net. They were looking to get up against Roy, but he is not one to be easily faltered. Picks the puck. Indiana going to take it out along the near boards once again. Hooey's trying to do something with it. Settle took a bit of a shot. Michael Settle trying to chase it down. And Lyndon Palmer also in the crowd for MTSU. There's Siciliano, his first action tonight. MTSU going to try to chase this one down once again. Thomas trying to get it back. And you see MTSU trying to just snatch it away, but you can see the speed that this Indiana team plays with here, Brandon.
Absolutely. They close the distance very well. They're making it really hard for MTSU early on to be able to hit these passes successfully.
Yes, they are. Andrew Gelman for the Hoosiers just played it out. Going to try to retrieve this puck. That's Lucas Hunter. Hunter will go up and over. Going to look deep, but nobody home. MTSU collects it once again with Knights, and Nick Knights will send it deep.
This team's been pretty aggressive with these passes.
Very aggressive indeed, and we already see a quick stoppage of play, so we'll see both teams play it off. I believe that was an offside. It was. So face-off coming up. There's Michael Settle for MTSU. Very physical player. Looking for him to deliver a lot of big shots tonight. Settle trying to keep up with the puck, and MTSU does come up with it with Clay Stalls. We're going to go deep, and it will be covered up by MT for the moment. Trying to get it back. Big shot delivered. You can see the physicality and the aggressiveness that Coach Menard was talking about for Indiana. And now going to try to do something with it. Shot to the inside. It's almost in, and it's going to be somehow saved in that mosh pit.
Wow. MTSU very fortunate there that did not end up in the back of the net.
Talk about close. That was as close as you can get right there. I don't think he could have fit a butter knife in that gap. Unreal how close that was between those two. Face-off coming up now once again, but Brandon, we're already seeing Indiana really pushing the puck inside this interior of the MTSU defense.
They are, and a lot of these shots are from a good distance away, and it just seems like they're wasting no time trying to get these shots on goal.
Might be D3, but make no mistake about it, this Indiana team plays with ferocity and plays with heart. MTSU is going to have to respond in kind. They're going to try to do that. Puck will be sent deep once again by Clay Stalzer. And the Hooeys will take it back out once more, and here comes Indiana. IU going to send it up. And it's going to be stolen away by Siciliano. Nicely done, and that great defense pays off. And now a chase down for it as Lyndon Palmer, the ice bender, comes up with it. Palmer now trying to make some magic happen up along the near boards. And Indiana will come up with it. Hoosiers still have it to the inside once again. Shot at net, and it's blocked again by Roy. Nicely done by Ethan Roy. Puck almost played up along the blue line once more. Indiana's got it. From deep, puck will be played, deflected inside again. And again, Roy somehow stops it. He does not want this puck going anywhere but inside of his pads.
Yeah, Roy was all over that one. Looks like he's going to have his hands full tonight, but seems like he's up for the job.
Well, he's like a black hole. Once you get past the event horizon, that puck will never be seen again. Nicely done that time by Ethan Roy. Face-off coming up between these two now. Indiana will play it out. Puck inside again, and again Roy has to cover it up. Puck is still loose, and it looks like Roy finally falls on it.
We got a little chippy there at the end of that one.
Yeah, we discussed before the game, if the lack of knowledge between these two, not having played each other a lot, would play into anything. If it would be more of a business affair, or if we'd see some of that emotion. Well, already you're seeing some emotion from these players. IU plays it from the blue line once again. Hoosiers going to try to do something with it. And hesitating. And it's going to be nicely deflected away. That was Lyndon Palmer, excuse me, that was Clay Stalzer actually. With a nice tip of the puck. IU plays it out once more. Andrew Gelman. Gelman plays it back over. Trying to find Richie Mattia. And Mattia will try to find somebody open, and does. Adam Valentini. Valentini now, deflected, lost the handle, and he takes the hit, but MTSU's got it. Here comes the goal machine on a breakaway, and he just got the puck stolen. That would have been a goal, but it's going to be a penalty, I do believe.
Yeah, Stalzer had a golden opportunity right there, but it looks like Indiana came in. They've swiped at him there at the end. Yeah,
that was Richie Mattia, I believe, who took the swipe, and we're going to see a stoppage of play and a switch of the lineups. But for MTSU, a golden opportunity already. First power play of the night.
Early in the game like this, Dylan, you've got to take advantage of these power play opportunities to go ahead and get an early lead. That way you can be on top of the scorecards heading into the rest of the game.
Yeah, momentum is definitely a huge thing here in ice hockey. MTSU going to try to do something with it. Almost played inside again. Corey Settle trying to come up with it. Cannot. And Banis will just miss it. And the puck is played deep. Nicely done on the first PK by Indiana. And that will give MTSU the puck back. Let's see what the Rowdy Raiders can do. We see Banis out there. MTSU, and they give up the puck. And they have given up a couple of shorthanded goals this year. Maybe about to do it again. To the inside shot. And it's blocked by Roy.
Great job by Ethan Roy there to slide the feet to the front of the puck.
And that was Paul Leto, the team's top goal scorer, who almost put it in for the Hooeys. Indiana trying to do something with it once again, but MTSU now, they look like they're on the PK, but they're not. They're actually on the power play. And now they're going to try to do something with it. Banis up Siciliano, and again, it's played deep. Roy's going to try to collect it, and he does. 58 seconds now remaining on the power play, but right now, Brandon, MTSU really struggling with this IU defensive front.
They aren't. IU defensive front has to get the credit that they deserve so far. They've done a great job in this power play.
What about that speed we saw from the ice bender? Puck played along the far boards once again, and it's going to be Michael Setto who gives it up and just gives it away. And now IU on a chase. Here come the Hooeys. Puck played to the inside, shot at net, and a nice glove save by Roy, and MTSU's got it. Here comes Michael Settle. Settle on a chase down. Settle with it. Michael Settle inside. Puck deflected up in the air, and MTSU will finally come up with it. And we'll see what MTSU can do. Puck played up, and it's going to be saved. Palmer, I believe Stalzer actually tried the shot. He couldn't quite get it to go past Indiana. The Hoosiers stopped them once again.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have another face-off opportunity. Great opportunity here for MTSU, who's been fairly successful on these face-offs in these past couple of series.
They have been very successful. Puck played again. Indiana gonna hold on to it, try to kill it deep, and they will. And MTSU now will have lost the power play chance because that clock is ticked all the way down. And so the Rowdy Raiders come up empty on the power play and will have to try with a 5-on-5. And there comes the Rowdy Raiders once again, different lineup now. You see Albany is in the game for the first time tonight. Made some sensational plays against Ole Miss. And it's going to be played along the Indiana side of the ice. MTSU will try to do something with it. Big no-go to the inside, and he falls down, slips. IU's got it, and the Hoosiers going to try to do something with it now. Going to try the wraparound. Puck played up. It's going to be taken behind the back, and it almost went in. The Patrick Mahomes special, and now it's going to be shot. Still doesn't go in, and again, Ethan Roy continues his one-man brigade, and MTSU is going to try to get out of it. Still again, Roy trying to come up with it. And Ethan Roy is having his breath taken away like the weekend said.
Yeah, he is, Dylan, but he's on top of it.
And he couldn't stay on top of it for too long. IU strikes 1-0 Hooeys.
Yeah, just constant pressure there by Indiana, and eventually pressure will burst pipes.
Theo Papelis his first goal of the evening, and now he alone is the top goal scorer for IU this season, his 6th. And just like that, MTSU falls behind. And something we talked about pre-game, Brandon, MTSU cannot afford these slow starts, and already gave one up right there.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Dylan, the only game that MTSU has won when they've started slow like this is against Kennesaw State. So it does not spell well.
Does not spell well. Now Indiana's got it back once again, trying to do something with it. MT going to try to play it back. IU still with it. Oh, no, nearly put in again. IU has such great form with the puck, but now MTSU's got Clay Stalzer. Stalzer with it now. Stalzer to the inside. Nice pass to Yarger. Puck's played up, and MTSU will have to watch it go out of play, and we'll try it once again.
Yeah, nice feed there by Stalzer. Yarger just couldn't get one in the net there, but it was a great shot on goal.
Stalzer as fast as a Black Friday shopper at Best Buy on that one, as he was blazing fast going down there, but just couldn't get the form there on the shot. Siciliano will give it back. MTSU will watch this puck go back to center ice, and we will see roughing. And now Corey Setter trying to chase it down, but it's going to be IU with possession once again. So MTSU trying to break this stalemate. And Brandon, you got to imagine the mentality does slightly change with MTSU in this early hole.
It does. You got to be a little more aggressive. You got to be a little more hungry there.
And here's a chance for that. And MTSU Palmer tried to go behind the back with it. Still loose. Who wants the puck? It's going to be IU who comes up with it. And now here come the Hoosiers. Puck played to the inside, up along the fifth, third bank. And the slap shot, nothing doing. And covered, nope, not covered by Roy. IU's got it once again. Played along the inside, and the interior shot is going to be off the pad of Roy, and IU's going to get it played to center ice once again. Charlie Frio trying to chase it down for Indiana. And MT will play it deep once more. But it feels like the Rowdy Raiders have really been on the back burner thus far. Haven't been able to get quite as many opportunities. Indiana has had free real estate on their side of the ice thus far.
They have this control of the puck. It's something special so far here from Indiana.
And that comes back to form, that comes back to coaching, comes back to that aggressive hockey that Coach Menard talked about. We're seeing that on display with Indiana right now.
Yeah, wealth of experience coaching for Coach Menard. You can see here on the ice tonight.
Man who coaches U16, U18 is the statewide director for both of those hockey facets for Indiana, and that it's showing here tonight. The man knows his stuff, and that puck will be played out and out of bounds. 10-14 remaining here in the first period of action. The Indiana Hoosiers have a 1-0 lead on the Rowdy Raiders here at the Ice Castle. MTSU will be attempting a comeback here. Quick water break. Face off, and it'll be won by Indiana. Indiana's had some success on these thus far, Brandon.
Yes, they have. They've just been controlling the puck the entire game so far. They've just got to get the puck into Indiana's territory.
Right now it's been Indiana keeping it in MTSU territory, keeping it in their comfort zone just like they like it. Slap shot again, and it's going to be covered up by Roy. And there's that chippiness he talked about, a little bit of pushing and shoving up against Roy. But we know players are very, very defensive, pun very much intended with their goalies. They definitely don't want anything to happen.
No, absolutely. You can't have your goalie taking unnecessary shots. They're always going to stand up for their guy.
So we'll see another face-off coming here. Siciliano will play it. MTSU does win this face-off, which is a nice change of pace. And oh, what a nice move that time. Love the shiftiness from MT on that play. And we'll see Corey Settle, who has it, going to try to go up to Lyndon Palmer. MTSU going to try to chase it down with Siciliano. What great effort by Siciliano. Couldn't get anyone to come along with him. But MTSU going to try to do something with it. Archon gives it up. And now IU's got an open chance. Free real estate. Inside shot. Oh my goodness. What a save by Ethan Roy.
Incredible by Roy there.
Laid out like Jordan Pennington. Once again, what a play.
Almost a costly turnover there by MTSU. Just kind of careless, not moving your feet whatsoever. It almost cost him an Ethan Roy save the game.
Yeah, you know, despite the goal it gave up, Ethan Roy is like Patrick Waugh tonight with his ability to just stop pucks in the interior, take on any and all challengers. And this IU offense continues to be relentless. They still have the puck. Roy's going to cover up once again. He's been in that position a lot here tonight. And it's become Groundhog Day really for him, as he's just been unable to not be able to deal with this pressure. You know, this was the same thing we talked about pre-game. MTSU had to adjust defensively, but right now it seems like those struggles against the balls are carrying over into this one.
Yeah, it really does. Can't afford careless mistakes against this Indiana team.
IU's going to play it out from center ice once again. MTSU going to try to chase it down. There's Ruffin. He's going to give it over, looking for Palmer. Palmer had it for a moment, and Siciliano will watch it be given back up. MTSU does come up with it. Here comes Corey Settle. Settle looking to the inside to Lyndon Palmer, and again it's poked away. The Indiana defense continues to be lights out, but here comes Corey Settle. Settle with the slap shot off the pad. Nicely done by IU. And again, the Hoosiers come up with it, and now a breakaway chance once again. Puck will be played. Oh, a bit of a trip, and nothing, no call there, and nicely done. And actually, well, hang on now, there is a stoppage of play, and looks like this one could be a penalty being assessed. For MTSU, that's the last thing you need right now, Brandon.
Yeah, looks like a tripping call there. Not good for the guys from Camo tonight.
No, not exactly what they needed at all. And now IU will have their first power play of the evening. For MTSU, you now want to be down 2-0 just like that. But with how aggressive this IU team has been, they are not going to stop for anything. There's Paul Little. He wants his first goal of the night. He's going to give it back over. Little, very much a power play specialist for this IU squad. And puck played again to the inside, shot at net, and it's still on the loose, and I believe Roy did come up with it. Referee's trying to stop the incident. For MTSU, you also want to make sure that your emotions are in check. You don't want to make the situation of a power play any worse than it already is.
No, you don't. MTSU was struggling to defend there when they were in the power play earlier on in the game. So the last thing you need is to turn this 4-on-5 in favor of the 3-on-5.
And the puck will be played to the inside once more. Paul Little's got it. Little will give it back over. MTSU, nice clear out that time. Great defensive play, and MTSU has had some bright spots like that tonight. They have been fairly good at defending the power play in many situations, and that's been one thing they've been able to hang their hat on. But look at Paul Little with that speed. Little to the inside. Paul Little trying to do it all by himself. Looks like Connor McDavid out there. And Little slips and falls, still trying to get up. And who's got it? Indiana had it for a moment, but it's played back to center ice. Little still slow to get up, and now does. And there's Papalis, who had the goal earlier tonight for IU. There's Leto. Leto's got it. Paul Leto. Trying to be like the Jared Leto Joker right now out there to this MTSU defense. IU plays it out once more. Go to the inside once again. Very methodical pace. Oh, bounced off the skate of an MTSU player. That was fortuitous. To the inside again, deflected off, enough to do it. And IU will get it back once more.
Patient defense here by MTSU. It's good to see. Do not need to get desperate here early on in the game.
Yeah, very disciplined power play defense to the inside, and Roy does had it for the moment, and MTSU will save it once again. But boy, Ethan Roy, he's getting hit from all sides right now, trying to stay strong.
Absolutely, and they can only take so much down there.
Can only take so much. IU's going to play it out once again. That's Jake Lund, and a stoppage of play. 6:26 remaining in the first period. Brandon, what do you think has been the biggest thing we've seen so far that's really allowed Indiana to separate this one?
Just the puck control, really, Dylan. They've been able to control the puck and get the shots on goal. Really at will. MTSU's had a hard time getting the puck out. When they have, it's just really been on clear out. They haven't had a smooth transition.
Well, IU has been road warriors this year. 3-1 on the road are the Hoosiers, and they have absolutely proven that tonight. They're not a team that's easily going to be defeated just by a hometown environment. And despite the fact that it's a 5-hour drive for Indiana, a very long drive for them, there has been quite a few fans who made the trip all the way down to Murfreesboro from Bloomington. Indiana definitely represented tonight. Good to have a dedicated fan base, but MTSU proving they've got a fan base too. Going to try to make that fan base happy with Corey Settle. Settle to the inside, and it's rolled, and it's saved on the splits. Somebody's got some dexterity. What a play on that one by IU.
Indeed it was. It was a good opportunity there for Corey Settle, but just couldn't quite cash in on it there at the end. Got the puck out a little too far ahead.
A little too far ahead, and again, Indiana capitalizes on what could have been an MTSU goal. For Rowdy Raiders, you've got to take advantage of those chances every time they come. Just couldn't get anything to go that time. MTSU is going to play it out once again to the inside. Nothing doing. IU will send it back over, and again, the Hoosiers get the face-off benefit, and MTSU is going to have to try to play on the back burner once more. Now they've got it, and now they got something cooking in the kitchen. Clay Stalzer to the inside, nothing doing. And so IU is going to play it out once again. Big hit delivered by Michael Settle, and now MTSU's got a chance. Stalzer with a shot, and it's deflected, and going to be out of play.
This is at least encouraging, though, having the puck, in Indiana territory there. Really haven't seen much of that here tonight so far, Dylan. Maybe that'll give MTSU a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, great point. Nice change of pace for MTSU, and it had been so much dominated on the defensive side. This is definitely big for them in terms of getting some momentum, any momentum back. MTSU now going to give it up, and IU's got it once again. Here come the Hoosiers along the far side. With it to the inside, puck's going to be still inside, and Roy again, oh my goodness. This man is simply unstoppable.
Great job of Roy there, extending fully out there to catch the puck, shut the play down.
I gotta tell you, Ethan Roy, he's got Ross Chastain levels of guts right now with his ability to stop pucks, take those shots right ahead, and make plays. I mean, you saw that move, that was insane. But that's another sport and another time. MTSU going to try to prove they've got the winning mentality. IU going to get it back. Oh my goodness, what a play that was by IU. That was number 12, Carter Amell. He's had some shiftiness tonight. MTSU with it once again, and here comes a nice play again by the ice bender, Lyndon Palmer. Looking to use his speed to his advantage. Siciliano gives it over to Palmer. Palmer takes a shot. Palmer still with it. Finds Siciliano, who trips. But I don't believe they'll call it tripping on that one, because it looked like that was, no, actually they will. They did call the tripping. And now IU about to be blinded by the lights as we're going to see a power play for MTSU.
Yeah, great opportunity here to even things up for MTSU. Let's see if they can get it done.
We will see shortly. MTSU with their second power play opportunity of the night. The first one did not go so well for them. They ended up not getting a goal out of it, but you know what they say, second time's the charm, right?
That's right. Maybe some newfound confidence here, getting the puck in Indiana's territory. Let's see if we can't get a goal here.
There's Jackson Rathor. There was a question of whether or not he'd suit up for this game. He is in there right now. And we will see another scrum for the puck inside. Big shot and another mosh pit down there. Who wants the puck? I believe that Michael Settle did come up with it. And now Jackson Rathor's got it. The coach's son gives it to the goal machine, who's just going to play it from the blue line. MTSU going to try to chase it down. And a bit of a twist there. MTSU still with it. There's the ice bender, conducting the symphony like he's Beethoven. Played up and out of play completely. 1:27 remaining on the power play. 4:16 in the first period.
Good opportunity here for MTSU. Only a minute 27 left on it. Big chance to capitalize and even things up.
MTSU setting out a different deployment here for their power play. We'll see the puck play back to the outside, twisting. MTSU finds Anthony Banis. Banis with a shot. Oh, what a glove save. OBJ in the house.
An incredible save there by Indiana's goalie.
What a play that was by IU. I believe that was what we call incredible. What a one-handed save that was. And Indiana continues to stifle MTSU on the power play. And now we're going to see MTSU have to get it played deep. And now a chance for a short-handed goal. There's Papales once again. And it's Roy who just saves it once more.
Great job by Roy there laying out for that puck.
Ethan Roy's got more heart than Valentine's Day. That was incredible with that save right there. And IU really wants to break him down, but he is not going to be denied. He's going to take this one and also cover it up. But if you are the MTSU offense right now, the fact that you're not being able to capitalize, really even get into the IU interior on this power play chance, it's got to be affecting you at least a little bit mentally.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating, a little disheartening there, but maybe in this power play opportunity, 51 seconds left on it. Let's see if they can get anything cooking.
Let's see what's going to be in that oven. MTSU going to try to send it up. There's Clay Stalzer. Stalzer, of course, so automatic when it comes to goals. And it's going to be play deep once again. So again, the IU defense clears out the puck, and MTSU is forced to recalibrate. Lyndon Palmer gives it over. MTSU going to send it deep. Here come the Rowdy Raiders with Michael Settle. Takes a shot, MTSU with Palmer, and again, IU takes it back. Palmer going to try to collect it, and does find it. Takes a swipe, keeps his feet, looking for the puck, finds it. Now Palmer will give it deep, and again, IU finds their way once again. Can MTSU get it back? And they can. Michael Settle circles back. Settle on the spin cycle. Settle takes a shot, and there will be no penalty for the moment.
Yeah, looks like no tripping there.
Yeah, I think the crowd wanted a penalty, and looked like there could have been one on that time. And by the way, the power play is now over, so back to an even 5-on-5 game. MTSU for the second time tonight cannot find the net on the power play.
Yeah, that was a tough break for MTSU right there. Definitely argue the fact that it's a tripping call there, but nonetheless, Indiana's threatening.
Definitely threatening, and they've been on the doorstep all night. Actually did get one pass earlier, thanks to Papalis. And they're going to try to do so once more. Again, to the inside, trying to wrap around. Puck is played deep. Nice punch out. Now IU again, and it just slipped past Roy. And again, Indiana strikes with just 2:04 left in the first period. 2-0 Hoosiers.
Yeah, the Mansfield, Massachusetts man, Jake Lund there with the goal to extend the lead to 2-0.
Jake Lund with another goal here tonight, his first of the night. Lund's been a little bit under the radar thus far this year, but that is going to be his second goal of the year, and what a great time to do it for him to give your team an even bigger lead. MTSU going to have to try to come back once again. They have been known for making comebacks at different times, but right now they are definitely in a hole.
Yeah, they are, Dylan. You got to make sure this doesn't affect you emotionally. If you play out of character, that's how you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, we talked about that slow start. Seems like that's continuing here tonight. MTSU hoping that it does not continue, but IU has just been suffocating on offense thus far. And defensively, MTSU just hasn't been able to get those opportunities.
MTSU's had a hard time in game 1 of the series so far, but good opportunity here.
This could be a chance, and puck will be played up, and it's nothing doing. If somebody had been on the other side, it could have been a goal. But again, it's punched out. Again, it's still on the loose, and again, IU finds it. All over the puck. They don't want it going anywhere. Glove saved that time by Roy. And you look right now at the shots at net. It is absolute domination. IU with 23. MTSU with just 8.
It's got to be hard to compete. Numbers looking like that, Dylan. 15 more shots on goal this early on. It's tough to overcome.
It's tough to overcome, but MTSU, they've been known for overcoming tough odds before, but it's going to take what looks to be a complete change and a complete shift in philosophy to really find their way back in this one. See if MTSU can send it deep, and nice stopped on the skate by Michael Settle, and almost an offsides. We'll see who comes up with this puck. MTSU had it inside, and it's just missed. Somehow Indiana stops, and now we're going to see a stoppage. Oh boy, Michael Settle takes a shot. Things are getting chippy on the far boards.
Yeah, that was a little flagrant there at the end. You might see an objection because of that one.
That was definitely a flagrant, intentional shot delivered. And it was starting to develop into a WWE WrestleMania match down there. We didn't want to see any Royal Rumble. That was a big shot by Michael Settle. Gets up and took a pretty tough landing on that ice. Folks, it's unforgiving. That ice is not fun to land on, especially when you take a big shot like that. The referees will discuss what to do in this situation, but obviously penalties will have to be assessed here, right?
Yeah, especially after the play right there. hits him with a shoulder check far after the play. Can't have that. Before that, it looked like MTSU's players may have penalty there. So we'll see if each team has somebody going to the box.
That did appear to be the case. I believe MTSU committed the penalty first, but then IU on the reaction shot delivered a two-hand shove, and it resulted in, obviously we'll see an IU player get penalized, but sort of this mess out momentarily. MTSU with 4 on the ice right now, and IU also with 4, so correct assumption there, Brandon. Looks like it's going to be, no, actually, it will be a 5th MTSU player, so what it looks like it's going to be is an MTSU power play. So the Rowdy Raiders will get a power play on this chance. Apparently they ruled that previous play was not a penalty for MTSU, just for the Hoosiers. So MTSU with their 3rd power play of the 1st period, but IU's not letting off the throttle. Paul Little trying to chase down Lyndon Palmer. And perhaps the 2 best players on either side trying to chase down the puck. Here comes the ice bender. Look at the speed, look at the moves, look at the shot, but it doesn't go in.
Nice move there by Palmer. Just couldn't quite get it in the corner of the net there.
And again, the offensive captain gives it back, and we'll have to try once again. Palmer sends it deep for Yarger. Yarger's going to hold on to this one. Yarger's going to find his man. Puck play deep by Stalzer, but again, it's covered up by IU with just 5.9 remaining in the 1st period.
Sneaky shot attempt there by Stalzer. Great job there by MTSU to get on top of it.
Yeah, it was almost nonchalant, but it almost went in. But again, that IU defense and the IU goaltending has just been off the charts tonight. This will likely be the last bit of action in the 1st period. Siciliano trying to chase it down, and it's going to be a stoppage. And we're going to see, oh my goodness, it's about to break down Yarger. And there's an IU player that is up along the boards, and a couple of them hung together.
Bit of a dog pile down there.
Dog pile, definitely. That was Josh Knoll for Indiana, who took a shot along the boards with his helmet. There is 1 second remaining, and now what will the referees do here? Looks like Yarger is being sent to the bench, and looks like we might get a 4-on-4 here. So MTSU, about as quickly as they get the power play, end up losing the power play chance.
Yeah, it's costly there. As well as Indiana's offense has been playing tonight, it's tough to lose those opportunities that you have.
3 power play chances for MTSU in the 1st period alone, and nothing to show for it. It's been a trying 1st period for MTSU. We'll see if that carries over in the 2nd period, or if they can right the ship. Puck will be played along the near side, and almost went in right at the buzzer, but that's going to do it for the 1st period. MTSU currently down by a score of 2-0, and trying to avoid a Gary the Snail-esque slow start here at the Ice Center, the Ford Ice Castle, excuse me, the Ford Ice Center. We'll see what happens in the 2nd period. But we're going to send it down ice side with Ryan. Pardon me, miscommunication there, but going into the 2nd period, it's going to be very interesting to see if MTSU can fix what went wrong, Brandon. But what exactly do you think MTSU's got to change moving into the 2nd period?
Well, I think there's a lot of careless errors that I've seen. You've got to move your feet. That's been a problem, it seems like, when MTSU has gotten on offense. They've given the puck up pretty easily. Turnovers. You're just not moving your feet. Indiana's keeping their sticks a lot more active, it seems like. MTSU just really got to be able to put up with that pressure that Indiana's putting on.
Yeah, I think you made a great point on that one. And MTSU really struggled with puck possession in the 1st period, and that really seemed to be the biggest issue for them. They couldn't hold on to the puck for very long, and even on 3 power play chances, could not make amends with them and could not score. We'll see what Coach Rathman's squad has in mind moving into the 2nd period. A lot to be changed, a lot that will have to be fixed. But if anyone can do it, it's going to be this MTSU squad. But facing a 2-0 deficit, as we mentioned, Indiana did not score on any power plays, but Brandon, Ethan Moore was facing a lot of adversity from all over the ice.
Yeah, he was doing a great job there for the most part there in the 1st period. He just had a lot of shots coming in on him. At a certain point, there's only so much you can do as a goalie. You have 25 shots put on you just about in the 1st period.
Yeah, 25 shots in the 1st period. That really tells the story. MTSU barely mustered 10, 9, 5. That's incredible are very disciplined in their offensive game plan. You tell Coach Bernard's really assembled a great group of players who know how to get things done, know how to play the game of hockey. MTSU trying to capitalize and trying to keep up with this unit, but it's not going to be easy.
No, it's not. And it also seems like this Indiana team has great chemistry. They play really well together. The passing seems to be on point. Communication is great. And they're just doing a great job playing together as one. Whereas MTSU seems like they're having a hard time meshing well on the offensive end.
Yeah, for MTSU also, as they get ready to go into the meat of their CHS schedule, a win like this would definitely help in establishing some momentum as they get ready for those tougher opponents. But really, I think it's been the same story that we saw against the Vols. Something that Coach Rafford really reflected early on, because he stated again before the game that he wanted to avoid the defensive mistakes that cost them in the last game against the Ice Vols. But really, it's been a lot of those same things. So a lot for MTSU to correct here. But really, what did you like from Indiana that you saw?
I just like how active they have been. I feel like I'm beating a dead drum at this point.
Yes.
But you know, those sticks have just been so active defensively. And every time the TSU gets up,
Great put it right there. That continues for Indiana, or if MTSU's got something up their proverbial sleeve, we'll see if they can get out of this hole that they've dug for themselves. We're going to send it to break here, but don't go anywhere. More MTSU Rowdy Raider hockey action coming to you on the other side. Stay tuned here on MTN.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet apart. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got 2. Oh!
I'm going to that game.
Welcome back once again to the Ice Castle, the Ford Ice Center. MTSU and Indiana taking on each other. 2-0 though, the Hoosiers with the lead right now. Dylan Simmons, Brandon Delves joining you here. And we're going to send it ice side for the first time tonight with our great reporter, Ryan Martinelich. Ryan, what's happening?
Happy Friday, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying it up in the booth. What a great way to start the Friday. What a great way to start the weekend here. Very intense game already. Indiana getting up 2-0. Pretty much staying in empty zone the entire game. You know, Coach Rather started this game here with a message of they just didn't want to get out of system on defense. And clearly it's happening right now already in the first period. A lot of miscommunications. Ethan Roy's having to work way too hard, a lot harder than he should. Do not want to see another 9-goal against them like we saw last week. Indiana is coming off a 2-game losing streak last week against Purdue, and Coach Menard was adamant that his team was going to play fast, aggressive, and loose against a team that they don't typically play because they're out of conference. All right, this is not a league that they play in. This is not a team they usually see. So he's pretty much scouting this team out this first period, and he's liking what his guys have already offered. All right, like I said, already almost a 2-to-1 shot advantage, staying the entire period pretty much in MT's side, doing a great job defensively when MT has had the puck in Indiana's attack zone. So looking to see if Coach Rather draws up any offensive schemes here, because they've also been struggling on the power play. We noticed there are 3 power plays so far, and Indiana's been able to keep the puck pretty much on MT's side during all of it. So Coach Rather's got to draw something up quick here. You don't want to see another 2-0 goal in the second period here. It dropped 4-0 in the third. Guys, back to you.
All right, Ryan, stay warm down there. Obviously, like you said, a lot of the points we reflected going into the end of the first period, Brandon, we saw what he talked about with our own eyes. It was MTSU really not being able to keep up defensively, and Indiana consistently applying that pressure. It was sauna levels in there. It was like you were going to a hotel sauna, and they stayed in for about 3 hours too long. And that ended up being the biggest issue with MTSU. But, you know, hockey is very much a momentum game. The trip can flip in a dime. And for MTSU, it's important for them not to lose sight of that and keep playing with aggressiveness.
Yeah, it is, Dylan, and it just seems like, to Ryan's point, Indiana's playing very loose.
Right.
Being that this is a intra-division game, it does seem like Indiana's coming out with a different kind of purpose. They just want to kind of have some fun out here tonight, and they sure are.
Well, they're having some fun right now. Going to try to have some more fun, but MTSU says none of that. We're going to take it up the rink once more. Here comes MTSU. Rowdy Raiders with it. Puck played to the inside by Archon, and it's going to be covered up by IU.
I'm sure Coach Rather had a very explicit message for the Rowdy Raiders after the first period. And you see how well it is received.
Coach Rather definitely has some messages that he sends to his players whenever he doesn't like what he's seeing. And I'm sure he had a lot of things he had wanted to say, and of course these players, they respond accordingly. They know exactly what needs to be done, and we'll see if they can get that done. And it's stopped by the referee. Watch out, official. He's not a player on the court, but he stops the puck sometimes. And MTSU is going to try to come up with it, and they will. By the way, folks, this is currently a 4-on-4 as MTSU suffered a penalty towards the end with Gardner, who, as far as we know, is out of the game for the future at least. We'll see how that goes. We'll go straight to the bench after his penalty, so it could be a potential loss for the game. 4:02 remaining on that, 20 seconds remaining on the Indiana power play, which means Brandon, IU's going to have a 5-on-4 advantage here in just a few seconds.
Yes, they are. You've got to make sure that they have some of the defensive mistakes we have had early on in this game.
It would be. If y'all do, I would.
MTSU going to try to clean that up right now. Face-off coming, and IU, again, trying to go in for another shot at net. Ethan Roy has been looking everywhere, trying to figure out where the puck has been. He's done a sensational job of stopping any IU shots, but
it's just me, him, and Dylan.
there's so much you can do at certain points when this IU offense is this explosive.
We had a whole group message with all
Absolutely,
of us.
humming like they're on an old drag strip, trying to do that once more to the inside. And a big shot delivered once again. Puck's going to be played up and nearly put in. IU still has it. Here come the Hoosiers wrapping around. Looking back to the inside. IU with it. Hesitates. And gonna again circle back. IU very methodical. They want to look for that perfect shot opportunity. Was Gelman. And now IU still with it. Again to the inside. Oh, just off the mark, as that was John Temple who shot it. And Temple's got it back. Temple with the shot inside, and it's saved again by Roy. Ethan Roy continues to make clutch save after clutch save. He's truly been a lifesaver here tonight.
Yeah, he's had his hands full, without a doubt, but he's doing a great job. You know, all he can do to keep MT in this game.
Well, for MTSU, it's like Triple H said, it's time to play the game and truly play the game. And play to your advantage, play to your strengths. That's what Albany's is going to try to do. Albany's trying to chase it down. Albany's takes a big shot and says, get off of me, I want that puck. He's going to try to chase it back, but IU still has it. And again, I think a 2-on-1 there really ended up hurting Albany's in the end, but you got to love the effort there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not a bad thing when you can do this when you have things in the power play. Keep it out of the goal.
IU still has it. Look at the speed, look at the acceleration. IU's got some wheels. Gonna play it back. Here comes Leto. And he's gonna send it over.
Patient offense here by Indiana.
Very patient, but they know they're in control of this game. They've got everything to gain from this possession. MTSU has everything to lose. They almost lost another one, but it's gonna be again Roy coming up with a save. He is becoming Mr. Clutch here tonight.
Yes, he does a great job moving the feet there, making sure to get in front of the puck.
And Brandon, that's something that can only be taught and only be learned through years of work, dedication, and motivation. Ethan Roy, a true student of the game, knows how to play, knows how to goaltend, and has helped MTSU on so many chances and just did it again, covers that one up. But I'm sure he's been on the deck more than he'd like to be tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a sore night for Ethan Roy. Sore next couple of days. But he's doing all he can.
Yeah, and remember, folks, they've got another game coming up tomorrow against this very same IU team right here in the Ford Ice Center. We'll have full coverage on that one, but MTSU's going to have to remember that moving forward as well, as will Roy. Palmer's going to try to send it up, and the Ice Bender will watch IU take it deep. They'll circle back and wait and see what the Hooeys want to do. And here come the Hooeys once again. IU with it. Indiana, very patient.
Yeah, we're not going backwards. Oh, go in.
That's Indiana.
Great job.
We got a minute and a half left.
Here.
Good.
That has to be admired. MTSU just trying to avoid disaster. They keep doing it very effectively. And that's one thing MTSU has been really successful with is this penalty kill. Have not allowed a power play goal here tonight.
If they can keep this up, they will keep themselves in the game.
It's been at full strength where they've struggled. Now it's going to be IU still with it. Stopping on a dime. What a play that was by Andrew Gelman. IU still with it. Now gives it back. Jack Maxwell. Jack Maxwell plays it deep. MTSU's got it, and here comes Lyndon Palmer. He's got one-on-one. Can he get it in? Now it's a 3-on-1. Does he have any opportunity for the perimeter? It does not appear so. He gets stuck in the crowd once again.
I got that work.
And it's like when you're at a concert at Nissan Stadium, there's just no space.
The numbers getting a little too much there for Palmer.
So we're going to see if MTSU can circle back here once again. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. IU looking for one last gasp. They may have it. Going to give it back to Leto. Andrew Leto. And the puck's played in, and this time it does go in. IU makes it 3-2-0.
Yeah, slow, methodical passes there, just looking for the opening, and they found it. Finally found the weakness in the corner of the net there.
3 goals, 3 different players. That was Daniel McKay for IU, the forward out of Glenview, Illinois. And IU makes it 3-0, and MTSU continues to watch this game slip out of their fingers.
Roy's had a great game tonight, but it looks like that one may have discouraged him a bit. But he has nothing to be ashamed of. He's had a hell of a game tonight.
That's had a heck of a game. And if you're Roy right now, obviously disappointed, but with all the shots he's been having to defend, it's been tough for him to have to deal with that. And at some point, you're going to give up goals if you keep getting this kind of pressure put on you. Again to the inside, Roy does cover it up. That was shot right into his chest by Sam Roddy. And we'll see another face-off coming, but still 21 seconds left on this power play. Remember, on 5-minute majors, even if no score, the power play continues. So IU still has a chance to put another goal on the board before it's over. It's going to be played again. Inside, puck is way up in the air, deflected, and bounced out. What a heads-up play by Nick Knights.
Close call there. playing a dangerous game.
It's like
Well, every
they
team
need to
needs his
it's
Knight,
like
and
they
Knights
wanna
just
lose
did
the
that.
first game,
And
so they
Roy,
get so
full
mad that they wanna
extension
win
to
the second
cover that
game.
one up.
It's
Why
not win the
there.
first one? That's what I'm
Nice
saying.
job in power play here.
You had to pull out the tape measure a little bit more to get that puck, and he did so. Very nicely done. Almost see the exhaustion on Roy. He gets up after a clutch save, but boy, you got to think he's feeling
Wasn't that
right.
crazy last night? But
Sure
Philly
is.
and Texas,
And on the
and
other
Philly and
hand,
Texas football.
The Indiana
Think about it. Isn't that crazy?
I told Corey, I said, imagine if both games right now
Ayu's
were
going to
in
play it
Philly.
back once again. Yeah, he has. He's had really no pressure applied to him as of late. MTSU hasn't been able to get a lot of shots going, but by the way, we are back to full strength 5-on-5 between these two, so the 5-minute major is over. MTSU going to try to recalibrate, but if you want to start a comeback, it's going to have to start in a hurry. MTSU trying to get it back. Oh, and it was MTSU player Pignoco actually almost tripped over himself. And top shot boards. Puck's deflected by Anthony Banis. Ayu from center ice once more. Hoosiers play it deep. Oh, it was almost taken away. That had been a big opportunity for Pignoco. Instead, it's Ayu. And oh, what a potential disaster that was. But MTSU able to do something with it. And now they got Clay Stalls. Here comes the goal machine. And he's going to wait on it and give it back. Ayu still with it and deflected by Banis. Nice use of the stick that time.
He's done that every game. Now he'll go.
Yeah, it's been the same verse as the first, and Ayu continues to apply the pressure to the inside. Puck's played up and out of play. And again, we're going to see a stoppage with 13:43 remaining in the second period. 3-0 Indiana. If you're just tuning in to the MTN Sports YouTube channel, it's been all Hooey's here tonight. MTSU has not been able to respond in kind just yet. Still searching for that elusive first goal. And we thought there would be a lot of goals, but it's really only been from one side thus far.
MTSU's just struggling.
Do you hope they win this next game?
Big shot delivered on Michael Settle. Lincoln Palmer's going to try to chase it down, and look out when he's got open space. Palmer from the near side. Palmer to Thomas. Thomas to the inside, deflected almost in by an IU player. Josh Knoll that was. Thomas trying to get it back. MTSU will watch IU take it. IU's got it. MTSU with a nice takeaway by Palmer. Palmer circling back, and again it's an IU takeaway. And the Hoosiers will give this one right back, and they've got an open chance here. Defense for MT. Can they do anything about it? No, they can. What a play by Ethan Roy.
Incredible job by Roy there.
And it goes in right after we said that. Oh, Hooey, here are the Hooeys. 4-0 Indiana.
Only so many shots a goalie can take.
Yeah, Ethan Roy is continuing to go through so much of a battle here on the inside, and he made the first incredible save, made the second incredible save. Everyone got excited, and the roof came off of the ice castle, and then the dejection.
Yeah,
it's
really
almost like
dramatic.
you're a pin drop
That's right.
right now.
Really?
That's crazy. That's
4-0 Hoosiers and MTSU, and Siciliano took a shot. IU continues to beat up MTSU, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, mean shot there by Kyle Brennan.
He has the room, two of them.
Yeah, and that's an automatic
Three of them.
power play for MTSU, and
Friday night to just
no
shut my
small
mouth and get
thing
to my
here.
room.
Even with a 4-0 lead, if you're Indiana, you don't want to get
That's true.
cocky
I just
here early
if I
on
ride with
because
them, I
there's
just
still
don't
a
say
lot of
nothing.
game
I'll
left,
just
and still a lot of chance to know
Yeah,
how
and
quickly
then we got- I'm like,
they
who
can
drives?
change these Rowdy Raiders.
Yeah, the second period is
And then
And Saturday is a good night.
Yeah,
the
Saturday is
ice
like,
castle.
oh my God,
A couple
we
weeks
won.
ago,
Dope.
I think they may have put 3 goals on the board in the second period against Ole Miss.
Yes,
And they're
yes.
still in
3 goals,
second
actually
place.
5 goals in the
And it's
second
like,
period.
how are y'all doing this?
IU going to try to chase this one
These guys
down.
are splitting with
MTSU
everybody.
does not want to give up a shorthanded
They
goal by
should
any
beat
means of the
Vandy on Friday
imagination.
night. They choked it. Yeah, you want to
And Siciliano deflects it off of his skate.
winning.
IU still with it here.
Oh, they just.
And we're going to see the puck play deep again.
He's up the tone. He's up the
Ruffing's
tone.
trying to get the puck back,
They should have
and
swept
he will.
it.
Go over to Anthony Banis. 1:34 remaining here on the power play for MTSU. Their 4th of the night. Banis to the inside, shot at net, nothing doing. Deflected, and again, IU takes it back. And here comes Indiana.
I don't get it.
We were there. We
You missed there by MTSU.
MT will hold on to this puck.
Here
Here come the Rowdy Raiders once more, up the rink once again, up the ice, and a nice move by Siciliano, but he couldn't maintain the puck. MTSU will get
to sit there and wait for him to come out of the locker room. I don't even want to see
Anthony
it.
Bannis now. Bannis stopping on a dive, gives up the puck. It's a 2-on-1. IU's got a chance. Methodical, inside shot, not good, and it's going to be saved again by Roy. Nicely done.
Can't say enough about how great of a job Roy's done tonight.
Let's go, Michael.
He's had to do it.
Yeah, despite the 4 goals, the tenacity of this man has been unbelievable. It just hasn't been enough here tonight with MTSU's defense. Really not being able to play the kind of game they were hoping to. Hoping for a big response after that last game. It's been stories like that,
bring it down
takeaways by
shoot
IU,
it and lose it.
that have
Other
forced
teams will take
MTSU
it down
to
and
quick
hold it.
transition defense that has nullified a lot of their offensive firepower.
Yeah, 37 shots to 15, not much you can compare.
MTSU right now, less firepower than a fire hydrant in Antarctica. It's been really tough for them thus far, but there's still a lot of a chance here for MTSU to do something moving forward. And they're going to try to do that here with Clay Stalls looking to move by the goal machine inside. And that would have been a goal if they could have deflected it in, but nothing doing.
Great job by Stalls in there creating some offense, just couldn't cash in on the
Big
rebound.
shot delivered, and that is going to be a stoppage of play, and I believe that's going to be a penalty. And for MTSU, the power play had just ended, and now it's going to be a power play, a reversal, unfortunately. Indiana now, and the Hoosiers get an opportunity. I think that's going to be Rather heading to the sidelines. And we'll see a switch up for both sides. IU with yet another power play opportunity. They did score on the last 5-minute major. This is just a regular power play, but for MTSU, the disappointment has to be felt. We're not even halfway through the second period.
Yeah, it's got to be mounting here. And the last thing they need is to give IU another power play opportunity here.
Well, we were all curious as to how IU and MTSU would match up. IU being Division III, MTSU being club hockey for CHS. And a nice glove save again by Ethan Roy, but as I was saying, it's been IU who's had the advantage thus far. You don't know. There's a lot of unpredictability with these teams coming up against each other for the first time. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if different styles will mesh or if different things will determine the outcome, but Indiana has not shown any bit of remorse thus far, and it's been pressure like that that's allowed them to do it.
Yeah, it has. It's always interesting, these interleague matchups, but Indiana is definitely taking control of this one. About midway through.
It's going to be Paul Leto who's going to give it over. Being defended heavily this time by Yarder, who ended up being a part of that 5-minute major. He's back in the game. And Indiana's got it again to the inside. Puck played in, and oh my goodness. Did that? No, it did. It did go in. IU again strikes 5-0, and they strike again on the power play.
Another goal here for IU.
This
tough break for Ethan Roy there.
Well said. This Indiana offense is as explosive as a Michael Bay film right now. They just continue to put goal after goal after goal. MTSU continuing to watch this avalanche snowball down the hill.
Because it just goes right by them. Two of them haven't even
Red
left the
Strike's
ice.
doing a great job of cashing in on this power play opportunity.
These guys suck.
MTSU going to try to get the puck back here. 5-0 your score from the Ice Castle. Indiana again going to try to give it over. MTSU looking to get it back. IU will play it deep. Thomas will send it way up in the air off the pop fly, trying to get it to Fink, and Fink won't be able to collect it. IU takes it back, playing it deep. And here come the Hoosiers once again with Jake Lund, who almost had a goal earlier tonight. Puck's played up, and it's going to be out of play and another stoppage. And Brandon, with a 5-0 deficit, things look incredibly desperate now for MTSU. You got to think the sense of urgency really goes up for the Rowdy Raiders in this situation.
Yeah, it has to, and maybe we see a little more physical play here to kind of motivate the guys in camo tonight. Of course, as part of military night here at the Ice Castle.
Military night once again. between these two. MTSU
Let's go,
wearing
Lindy.
jerseys to honor the military.
Pick it up, Michael.
Lyndon Palmer going to try to do something to the inside. Finds Siciliano, inside shot, and this time it's still not going to go in. Unbelievably, again, MTSU can't cash in on the opportunity, and Palmer takes a strike. And this could get ugly. Palmer took a swing, a right-handed Mike Tyson jab at Kyle Brennan, right alongside, it was right under us actually, Brandon. Took a swing at him.
Yeah, I was focused on the offensive play down the ice there. It looks like Palmer got a little physical.
I'm telling you, it's always about to go down.
Something to try to light a fire under these Rowdy Raiders.
Well, there's no doubt that that's going to be a penalty for MTSU. And they're potentially their best player, the ice bender, is going to be on the bench. We'll see what's going to result from this.
I swear, they want to get booked. They have a reason to come out on Saturday and just kick ass.
So it looks like it would just be a regular power play, which is very fortuitous for MTSU.
They don't have that
want to
reason.
avoid the 5-minute major, obviously. It looks like they've done just that. But even still, IU with another power play opportunity. But you know, you also have to wonder, was it a motivating factor by Palmer to light a fire under the backside of this MTSU team? That will be determined shortly. Clay Stalls are trying to kick at the puck, but it's not soccer, and he gives it right back to Indiana. IU will continue to hold possession and hold serve. Again from the far side, inside, nothing doing. Goal machine going to try to take the puck back. He's going to look for it, take a big shot there. MTSU going to send it deep. And again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. A lot of times in these power plays, it looks like it's almost an MTSU that's on the penalty kill, and that's not what you want.
This is all over. They're spreading out their offense.
I think everybody.
Puck takes a basketball bounce and is played deep. IU will wait on this one and send it. MTSU has done a pretty solid job, and Siciliano trying to collect it. Can he do it? And it's going to be a no, but he does take a shot, and I believe that's going to be another penalty. And this time it's going to be on IU.
Pretty chippy so far here. I didn't expect this coming.
You wouldn't think that two teams that never play, that don't go to the same conference or play in the same conference, would have this much emotion, but I mean, this is starting to rival the Ole Miss game in terms of emotion and tough shots and play, but at the end of the day, hockey is a physical game, folks. You're going to see these tough shots delivered, but now it is going to be a 4-on-4 for about a minute and 7 seconds. Just 53 seconds, a minute and 7 on the power play will be what MTSU gets. Either way, the Rowdy Raiders will hope to get a power play opportunity. They will. MTSU with it. Puck is played deep, up and over, and MTSU will try to get it back. Again, IU continues to hold control. And they will hold it onto it and play it again deep. And here come the Hoosiers up the near side once again. IU with it. It's going to be Josh Knoll. Knoll circling back, lost his handle, and MTSU's got it. Here comes Clay Stalzer. And he tried to find somebody, but looked like it got poked away and went out. And now an IU player loses his stick, and he gets tripped up, I believe, by his own player. Now gets a stick back to the inside, and again, nothing doing. Nice job by Ethan Roy. And slap shot, nothing going. And it's going to be sent out and a stoppage again.
Aggressive player by Theo Papalis there.
Theo Papalis, who started this avalanche of IU with the opening salvo of the night, the opening goal for the Hoosiers. Ever since then, it's just been a continuous cascading down for both of these teams. TSU, if this holds serve, will fall to 3-8-1. They have a tough start to the season. There's been a lot of close games, but they've simply just been outplayed thus far.
Last goal opportunity TSU had before the punch there. That has to be a gut punch to finish.
Yeah, the punch was almost symbolic of the game itself in terms of what ended up happening. We'll see MTSU try to collect the puck back, power play coming, and now MTSU's got a chance. Here comes Albany. Albany's in a big race. Albany's trying to get the puck back and lost the handle. The IU defense was ready for it once again, and MTSU again gives up an opportunity.
Yeah, those missed opportunities have typified MTSU's efforts so far.
And a big shot delivered by Albany's. Puck played along inside again. Shot at net, not going in. Albany sends it deep.
Great job to clear out there by Albany's.
And again, it is a 4-on-4 at the moment. My apologies. Scoreboard updated to reflect that. So right now, MTSU and Indiana still at equal strength.
Because nobody knew how good they were. So I think
we'll see another stoppage here on the icing. MTSU going to switch up the line once again. 6:09 remaining here in the second period of action. We'll see what comes of the end of the second period. Face-off coming from the Indiana side of the ice.
Shot on goal.
We'll see if they can do anything with it. And a big shot delivered by Nick Knights. Puck played to the inside once more. Shot. Nothing doing. Siciliano will take it back. MTSU still looking for their first goal of the night. Siciliano with the shot. Doesn't go in. MTSU still with it with the Siciliano. Finds Rafford. And he gets poked away. Deflected off the skate. Again, MTSU is going to have to recalibrate.
Great job by Sharp there to get that stick out.
He's just
Defensive end for
By the way, folks, IU is going to be still sitting at 4-on-4, I believe, and they will. Now it's going to be played to the inside, deflected up. Nothing doing yet. So it'll be sent back over. And actually now it is going to be 5-on-4, like I was thinking it was going to be earlier. MTSU will watch this puck be played along the far side once more. So Indiana with a power play here, just 20 seconds remaining. And circling back. Looking, hesitating. Leto will, you can really see the methodical patience of IU. Played inside and it's deflected, and Paul Leto makes it 6-2-0.
deep shot there by Leto. IU's leading scorer thus far this year.
Well, if you are IU, Steven Spielberg couldn't write you a better script for this game right now. It has been all Hoosiers, and it just continues for MTSU, who is struggling in a massive, massive way.
Looks like we got a goalie change here for the Rowdy Raiders.
So Ethan Roy's going to come out. Ryan Bobrow will, excuse me, not Bobrow. Not Bobrow, my apologies. Stephen Roy, excuse me, and MTSU will have a new goalie here tonight and get another opportunity for some players, but MTSU will hesitate, and we're going to see another stop to play.
I will say probably two of those.
Well reserved for us.
Yeah, he had his hands full, and people may look at the stats, look at the scoreboard, and say that he gave up 6 goals, but honestly, with the defense that he faced and the offense that he had to deal with from the IU side, can't blame him. Thomas plays it to the inside.
Yeah, I mean, when it's 18 shots,
Not going to be given back to Indiana. Hoosiers with it once again, and here comes IU. Indiana will hesitate, look to the inside, and a nice deflection, nice defense by MT there. Here come the Rowdy Raiders. Taking a shot is Fink. Fink stays with it. Fink to the inside, nothing doing there. MTSU will give it back to IU, and here come the Hoosiers. And this puck will be played deep, and we will see another quick stoppage here on the offsides. Well, it certainly hasn't been a happy day here for MTSU. IU really imposing their will once again. And in the second period, it went from a 2-0 tough comeback to a 6-0 nearly impossible comeback.
Yeah, but to me, you at least have to try to redeem yourself here a little bit. You know, get some shots on goal, see if you can't make it a little bit of a closer game here.
And this puck will be played to the inside, still up. MTSU going to hesitate and watch this puck be played back. Here comes IU once again. IU's got it. Play to the inside, nothing doing. Just hold on to it. Taken by Leto, who scored the last goal. MTSU's got it back. Here comes the man. It's Yarder. Yarder with it. Yarder looking. Yarder with the shot. It's deflected up almost onto the scoreboard. Now play.
MTSU having a tough time to get passes going and passing the lead. Like every time they get in,
rush hour traffic is passing lanes right now. There's been no room for MTSU to go anywhere with these pucks. It's costing. Played again. Looking to the inside shot. Oh, it was off the mark. No good. Clay Stalzer trying to chase it down. Indiana's got it back. Here comes IU. Indiana playing it along the near side once again. On the chase, Papalis gives it up to MTSU, and the Rowdy Raiders get a stop, make it 6-0. So we will see another face-off coming here shortly. 3:23 remaining here in the second period of action. Face-off for MTSU. They've had some success here tonight, Brandon, on winning some of these face-offs.
Yeah, they have had some success winning the kick. The face-offs just the problem of what to do after.
Stephen Wilhelm with a nice goal last time. MTSU trying to get it back, and they will get it back here for a moment. Here comes the Rowdy Raiders. Stalzer from a slap shot gets blocked, and MTSU going to try to come back with it. Will with Knights. Ignites from deep. We were discussing this over the break as well. MTSU hasn't been able to get a lot of interior shots tonight. Mostly all of them have been just like that, from the perimeter, not able to get to the heart of this Indiana defense.
Yeah, the way Indiana's been playing the passing lanes has been quite impressive so far tonight. Taking a different rotation.
Yeah, it's really been that disciplined defense that we talked about for IU that has really shown that. And I think discipline really reflects how this team wants to play as a whole.
Yeah, discipline and pressure.
MTSU going to try to show their own discipline here at Albany's. And now it's going to be MTSU. There's Blake, the audio guy, Neiman, his first time tonight. And he can make audio for newscasts. He can make plays on the ice rink for MTSU. And a big shot and a bit of a sell there on the shot. And we'll see what comes of the shot. Switch up on the line for MTSU.
Penalty call here.
Yeah, delayed penalty, and it's going to be, I believe, discussion ensuing between Radford Knights and the official.
They are not playing anywhere close to where they could be.
Penalty here. Folks, if you want a way for the story to be told without much in the way of words, 44 is the number of shots that Indiana has tonight on goal. MTSU almost had one of their own right there, but it's not going to happen.
Indiana, a good job there, locking it up right in front of the net.
Yeah, they continue to really get inside, and they almost did again. Nicely done by Wilhelm for the moment. Indiana going to try to hold on to it. IU with a shot deep. Can't get this one to fall. MTSU going to try to chase it back over. Yardner looking for it. Indiana's got it once again. IU with that patient offense. Yardner is going to hold on to it. Yardner going to look for it. Yardner sends it deep. Indiana sends it back. Circling back on the merry-go-round. Back along the near side once more. Puck played up and over. Indiana will take it back up with Adam Valenti. IU's got it once more. Here comes Andrew Gelman. Gelman, he wants a shot at net. He's not going to get it yet. And this time it's up in the air. Oh my goodness, it hits the Canadian flag and goes out. Oh, Canada, that's quite a crazy turn of events there.
Yeah, open opportunity there for Indiana. They just floated that one.
Yeah, floated that one right up and over. No score yet, but that was a clutch play by the MTSU defense because that, by all rights, should have been a goal.
Indeed, it should have been.
Less than a minute remaining here in the second period, and what has been a second period that MTSU want to put in the recesses of their mind. MTSU going to try to make something positive here toward the end. Trying to make lemons out of lemonade. Trying to chase it down is empty. Indiana still with it. IU trying to chase it back once more. And it's going to be taken back by Anthony Bannis. And still play along the near boards. Tough shots being delivered. And we're going to see who's going to come up with it here in the moment. Long tie-up between these two on this last play. IU still has it. MT trying to get it back. Clay Stalzer gives it over, finds his man, and here comes MTSU. Lyndon Palmer, the ice winner, back in the game. Off the floor and into the goalie's pads once again. See another scrum between these two. That was Markon who looked for the shot that time. And kind of gives a smile as he comes off of the ice.
Palmer had a rare shot there on goal that
Gave MTSU a chance to get on the board, not quite. Instead, it's going to continue to be 6-0 with 9.8 remaining. MTSU for a last gasp in the second period, and it doesn't look like they're going to get it. Pignoko will play it back out. Looking for Fink. Fink chips at it, and that's going to end what was a, frankly, bad second period for MTSU. They end up taking a 6-0 deficit into the end of the second period. And it's going to be a tough march back to the locker room for the Rowdy Raiders. But for Indiana, things are going great for the Hoosiers right now. As Tony the Tiger would say, going great. And now MTSU has to try to address the situation that they find themselves in. Brandon, I got to say, a lot happened there. A lot did happen, and it really was about Indiana continuing what they started in the first period, but how did they continue to manage that pressure even better in the second period?
Well, first things first, anytime you almost have 50 shots on goal with 46 that Indiana's put together in these first two periods, it's going to be a hard time losing the game.
Yes.
But MTSU has just done a poor job, to be fair, on the offensive end of playmaking and getting each other involved. And Indiana's just played the passing lane so well defensively. To any time MTSU has had an opportunity to be offensive and to get a shot on the goal, they have just interrupted that with their active sticks, with great defense and just great togetherness they're playing with.
Yeah, they've made it as inconsistent as certain Wi-Fi networks in different areas for MTSU right now. Just haven't been able to deliver in the way that they would have liked, and they wanted so badly to really address those defensive struggles, but they just haven't been able to do that here tonight. MTSU continues to have those same issues, and maybe a bigger issue also, they haven't been able to get a lot of shots at net here tonight either. They've had opportunities with Stalzer, with Palmer, with Siciliano, but none of them have been able to find the promised land.
They have not, and it seems like every time MTSU does get these shots on goals that they're pressing a bit. You know, they're not really looking. One-man band, and that does not work on the ice.
Yeah, there's a reason why one-man bands are very uncommon, because they usually do not work out. Takes a lot of talent to make that happen, and for MTSU, they're going to have to try to figure out what they need to do going into this third period of action. But we know exactly what we're going to do going into this third period. We're going to be right back from the other side of this break with more Rowdy Raider hockey live from the Ice Castle. Stay tuned here on.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet apart. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got two. Oh!
I'm going to that game.
Welcome back to the Ice Castle, the Ford Ice Center here in Antioch, Tennessee, as the MTSU Blue Raiders and the Indiana Hoosiers continue their war of attrition here in the third period. 6-0 Indiana to score right now.
A ton of shots on goal, 46 so far tonight, almost 50 in the third period.
Yeah, it's almost been like a cheat code out there for Indiana thus far. MTSU trying to come back with a big strike here of their own. They just haven't been able to manage. Archon going to try to get the puck back. Archon going to give it back over, and MTSU's got it. Rowdy Raiders did do a goalie swap. Stephen Wilhelm in the game now for MTSU. Here comes Siciliano. Siciliano going to try to give it back over, looking for his man. Indiana will hold on to it. Hoosiers still with it.
Dylan, coming into a third period like this, if you're Coach Rathman, what are you looking for out of your guys?
I think you're looking for passion, for eagerness, a desire to win, and there you go. You're looking for just that. How about that from Yarger?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see that effort. You want to make sure that you guys do not quit in these adverse situations.
Off the bench on the board. Yarger puts it in the back of the net. And MTSU cuts in the lead ever so slightly. It might not be much, but it's something. And man, just became as big of a hero of this place as Hoover is to the state of Tennessee.
You've still got 19 minutes to play, Dylan. I've seen crazier things happen.
Anything's possible. That's all I'm saying. We'll see if Indiana will take any risk here. They're going to keep playing it out. 5 goals still to be overcome by MTSU, but hey, the Rowdy Raiders aren't going to stop yet. Here comes Lyndon Palmer now. Shot inside. It is off the mark, almost in, and it's just off again. Oh my goodness.
So close there, Dylan. MTSU had another great opportunity.
That was unreal.
Lyndon Palmer's been trying all night long to get those shots on goal like that. And that was the best one he's had all night. He just couldn't cash in on the rebound.
That was as close as the Titans were to the Super Bowl in 1999 against the Rams. Oh my goodness, so incredibly close, but nothing new. And we're gonna see another face-off coming for MTSU from Yarger. Shot at net, nothing going. The man who scored the first goal for MTSU. And MTSU takes it back now from the inside, deflected off. And gotta say, Brandon, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the MTSU offense so far.
Absolutely, where's this been all night?
Well, we'll see if that continues for MTSU. Maybe a harbinger of things to come. IU almost able to get it in, but MTSU holds serve and still has it. Nice defensive stop. Here comes MTSU. Stalls are deep, looking for his man, trying to find Palmer. And the Ice Bender's going to play it out. And takes a shot, looks for Stalzer. Stalzer's got it. Inside, not going to work this time. And IU does get it back. Here comes the Hoosiers. It's going to be Leto. Paul Leto. Leto to the inside. Leto making stuff happen. It is saved. Nice job by Wilhelm. Good job by Wilhelm. Very nicely done. He's done a pretty solid job for himself since he came in after the score was made 6-0 in the second period. And relieved Ethan Roy, who was embattled, to say the least, after all the goals he had to face earlier on in this game. MTSU trying to have a miracle on ice. They sure are. This is gotta be good to see if you're Coach Rathman. Well, Al Michaels first said it. MTSU trying to make this happen between them and Indiana. It's a huge mountain to climb. If you're a player, you don't want to give up. You want to at least come out with something positive. Even if you can't make the comeback, you want to show that you've got the guts and the determination to make things happen. Indiana trying to continue to keep playing, using this almost as a tune-up session for tomorrow night's game. There is Paulus giving it back over, finding his man. IU will send it back, and we will see a quick stoppage here. And it's because the goal has come unglued. They should have used the hot glue, man. I'm telling you, that would have solved it.
Yeah, that goal is looking like Coach Rathman was in this period. Great, I imagine.
Yeah, it just kind of came unwound a little bit, but Indiana going to play it out once again. Shot inside, and a nice save again by Wilhelm, using the body. Nice form once again on that one. And we'll see some substitutions here.
Ryan coming in for the Rowdy Raiders. stuff so far in this third period.
Definitely are doing that, and I like the form that they've shown on several different plays from the interior as well. Shot at net, deflected off, and nothing doing. Here comes Yarger. Yarger trying to go 2 for 1 with his second goal of the night. Puck is going to be deflected off, and Indiana holds on to it. And it's going to be almost, will it be taken away? It will, for the moment, by Siciliano, who sends it deep. Trying to find Corey Settle. Corey Settle now sends it back over. 16:40 remaining in this third period. And this puck will be played up alongside. And it's, oh my goodness, how in the world did that go out?
You don't get closer than that, Dylan. What a tough play.
This place was shaking like the San Andreas Fault, and then nothing happened. Unbelievable. MTSU can't get the puck in the net again. And another disappointment from the inside. That's the second time this period it looked like a goal should have went in, but just didn't.
Right off the top bar there. Looked like it may have deserved another look, but man, that was as close as it gets.
It looked so close. Again, IU escapes what would have been a disaster for them, giving up yet another goal after dominating this game so heavily. Instead, we're going to stop the play. Now the referees are discussing what just happened. You might be wondering, are they discussing the last goal? The last shot at goal, I should say.
Should be a big morale booster.
Big morale booster, big game shift as well. I mean, you're talking about 2 goals in the span of less than 4 minutes. While a comeback seems a little bit far-fetched, it certainly wouldn't add credence to what could potentially happen for MTSU.
Certainly, and this being a 2-game series, more goals you get tonight, even if you end up coming away with a loss. So it's got to be a morale booster going over tomorrow night.
But whatever the refs were discussing, it doesn't apparently impact the game because it remains 6-1 IU for the moment. The Hoosiers will try to play this one out. Puck is going to be played along for Banis. And MTSU will send it back to Wilhelm, who's going to deflect it over to Palmer. Here comes the ice bend. Oh, nice evasive move right there. Gotta love the handles on Lyndon Palmer. MTSU going to try to take it up the rink once more. IU will watch this one go deep. It's going to be Josh Knoll chasing after it. Knoll's going to send it back. Takes a bit of a stumble. Holds on to it. IU still has it. Plays it back over. Here comes Josh Knoll. He's going to turn on the afterburners, go up the rink once more, look around, find his man, and IU will play it back along. Oh my goodness, that was a near disaster for Wilhelm, but kept his form, he kept it out of the back of the net, and MTSU's got it. Gonna go up and trying to find Palmer, sent it too far. If he could have held on to it, it would have been a perfect opportunity.
Get it out of the range of Palmer there, a slap shot opportunity.
Oh my goodness, what a keep away save that was.
Settle with a hard slap shot there, but a great job by the goalie in red and white.
What an absolute play that was. And the IU goaltending has been tremendous tonight, Brandon, and really stopping so many of those chances. So many times where MTSU should have gotten it, yet didn't.
Absolutely. I mean, the goalies had a lot of rest tonight, if we're being fair.
Yes.
On the Indiana side, so they definitely made the most of their opportunities. Stop the goal.
Well, as Fred the Fish would say, rev up the Friars for MTSU. They're trying to do something to come back here. IU, however, wants to make sure MTSU gets nowhere near that opportunity. To the inside again. Nothing going with Leto. Puck will be sent deep once more. And IU will send it back over to the near side. It's going to be Adam Valentini. And MTSU had it for the chance of the wraparound, but didn't get it to go in. And now IU's got it with Paul Leto. Leto circling back. Leto with the spin cycle, gives it back to the Hoosiers. And another spin maneuver that time from Valentini. MTSU to Albany's to the inside with a chance, and he just couldn't get the pass set up. It was perfectly put on a tee for Settle. Nothing doing.
Got to cash in on those opportunities if you want to stay in this game if you're the Rowdy Raiders.
And this puck will be played back over to Siciliano. IU inside, still doesn't get this one to go. IU holds on to it. Indiana. With their man once more, it's going to be Daniel McKay, who already has a goal tonight. Daniel McKay looking back on the near side. Again, looking from behind the net. MTSU, very nice defense here. We were talking a little bit during the break, but a lot of these goals have come off of deflections and rebounds for IU tonight. MTSU doing a better job of stopping that here in this third period.
Yeah, it seems like they've cleaned it up. They're starting to get more guys in front of the goal and contend with those rebound goals that Indiana's had so much success with.
Here comes MTSU playing it along to Michael Settle. Settle trying to chase it down, and we see Rathert looking at it. Instead, it'll be sent deep. Lyndon Palmer's got it. And this will be an icing call, so we'll get another stop to play. 13:09 remaining here in the third period of action. MTSU trailing the Indiana Hoosiers 6-1. However, in the third period, MTSU has outshot and outscored IU 1-0, so a little bit of positivity for the Rowdy Raiders if you're looking at that. Lyndon Palmer, however, gets the puck taken away, and now it's all IU. Papolis, inside shot, and he's just gonna miss it. Nice save by Wilhelm.
Good job by Wilhelm to get the job done there.
How about the man coming off the bench, making an impact? What a nice job that was.
Great move and shot on goal from Hollister.
Nice save, and he's going to try to do it again. He had the puck and sticks with the puck, keeps it out of the net. And we'll see another face-off once again. But for MTSU, you got to get out of these face-off opportunities.
Yeah, you do. That's just more control time for Indiana, and that's the last thing we want.
Here comes MTSU. Stalzer takes a shot. It's going to be sent deep. And Wilhelm will send it back for MTSU. Stalzer with the pass. And deflected and taken away. Here comes MTSU. And this is going to be Clay Stalzer. Stalzer to the inside with the shot. It's off the mark, no good. And it'll be an out of play, and we'll have another stoppage.
Yeah, that was gift wrap for Stalzer there. That was passed directly to him from Indiana. And he just didn't have any teammates down there with him in transition.
Yeah, he brought the party, but nobody showed up when the time was supposed to happen. We'll see another face-off for Fink here. Will win that face-off once again. They have been so effective at doing that all night. Maybe it's been one of the bigger reasons they've been able to pull away is winning those face-offs, setting the tone for the rest of the series.
Yeah, Dylan, just the total control of the puck is just overwhelmed MTSU tonight.
Puck play to the inside. MTSU had a chance there potentially. Instead, MT will try to chase this one down. 2 or 3 Rowdy Raiders down there. Instead, IU comes out of a pile with the puck. Going to be sent back over, looking for Andrew Gelman. Taking a shot, MTSU's got it. Looking in the mosh pit for Pignocco. Pignocco trying to chase it down. Nothing doing, MTSU will have to try and recalibrate once more. Back over, and a line change here for MTSU. Junior players coming in. There's Blake. MTSU with, again, Archon. We play back to Archon. Archon had it. Still trying to chase it back over. And there's Corey Settle. Settle looking, finding Siciliano for the moment. Takes a shot, holds on to it, looking to the inside again. A missed whiffed opportunity on the pass. A comedy of errors.
The whole left side of the goal was open there, but the pass a little too wide. And here goes Indiana.
A little too wide, a little too little, too late. MTSU almost gave up another goal right there. Not quite. IU not going to get anything that easily in this third period. Despite the pressure, IU has not scored a goal in this third period. Now it's taken back over. MTSU trying to push it up, and Seto will just send it deep. Looking for Siciliano, who's going to wait on it, and come up with it. Sends it back. It looked like he almost tried a perimeter shot. Lyndon Palmer's got it now. Palmer with the puck. And the Icelander's going to hold on to it. Trying to find another teammate to get it to. And this puck will be played back and intercepted. Here comes IU once again. The Hoosiers with the opportunity with Carter Amell. And it's going to be sent back towards the backside of the boards. IU still with it. There's Jackson Rathert to the inside. Up in the air, deflected, slap, shot nearly. Nope, MTSU still has it. Lyndon Palmer trying to find Clay Stalzer. The dynamic duo cannot make anything happen there. And Adam Valentini to the inside. And we'll see this puck given over. MTSU's got it. Here come the Rowdy Raiders. Here comes the, oh, what a move. Lyndon Palmer broke his ankles, looking like Barry Sanders on the ice out there. MTSU with Michael Settle. And this puck will be played up over the top. Takes a shot, Clay Stalzer still has it. Here comes Clay Stalzer. Stalzer, a one-man brigade, but he can't get nothing to work that time as IU again takes it over. And MTSU will have to try once again, and we'll see another stoppage here on the icing.
Dylan, it seems like every time MTSU has a good opportunity to get a shot on goal, it's just a one-man band down there alone. These guys who fill the lanes, those opportunities.
Right you are, but I will say this game has been back in, well, this third period really has been as back and forth as Skipper Shannon Undisputed on Monday morning, because we're seeing a lot of this competition really rearing its head, but IU continuing with their dominance. Paul Leto, nothing but open space, and he's got a goal.
Paul Leto doing what he does best for Indiana with another goal here tonight.
He has been as big as a shakaroni here tonight for Indiana, and he continues with a 7-1 IU advantage. And again, MTSU will have to watch as another goal is scored.
Yeah, it's a tough break here for the Rowdy Raiders. 7-1 deficit, but if there's one thing you can ask for, it's to show a sense of urgency. To show some fight here. You're going to see this team once again here tomorrow night.
Great point. You want to try to make something positive here for MTSU, trying to get something going here, so at least take it into tomorrow night and have something to build upon, a foundation, so to speak. But it's been easier said than done. 9 minutes now remaining here in this third period. A big bunch of bodies, and it's scored again. Make it 8-1 Indiana. And it's been a cornucopia of success for the Hoosiers on this Thanksgiving month. IU just continues to do it, Brandon.
Yeah, 8 goals, 53 shots on goal tonight. Good luck defending against that. Just the time of possession, just the constant pressure, relentless pressure that IU's put on MTSU tonight. It's something they couldn't overcome.
Well, I gotta say, MTSU continuing to get chewed up like a gummy bear right here. It's gonna be sent back over to Albany's. And we will see MTSU look over once again. And IU will take it to the inside. And we will see IU take it back on the kick, and it's gonna be sent back over. So it remains an 8-1 game, and we have 8:45 remaining here in this third period.
Exactly double the amount of shots on goal so far for Indiana compared to MTSU.
Face-off coming here momentarily. We'll see what MTSU can do with this. Play back, IU wins the face-off. Play to the inside, deflected, and here comes MTSU with a chance. Here we go, Lyndon Palmer. Palmer to the inside, shot, and it's off the mark again. MTSU trying to get it back. IU will hold on to it. Hoosiers get the puck deflected, shot taken, and shot delivered by IU. And here come the Hoosiers. Indiana plays it back to the inside. Not going to work that time. MTSU gives it over, finds Lyndon Palmer. Palmer sends it deep. Indiana will look back to the near side. Hoosiers still chasing the puck very effectively. And oh, what a nice bounce pass to himself. Settle trying to DIY it, but he's not going to get anything to go in that time. Again, the IU defense, Brandon, continues to be suffocating.
Yeah, they are, Dylan. There's not much you can do there. I mean, Settle is the only man running down once again. It's just hard to recover, hard to get back.
Great point there. Puck we played deep again for Wilhelm, who's done a solid job in this third period. He's only allowed 1 goal. And again, that 1 goal was very, very costly towards the end. And we will see, actually see the 2 goals, my mistake there. Goals kind of blend together after a while from MTSU, and that's been the issue thus far. It's going to be saved again by Wilhelm. Nicely done in that time. Covered. we got a moment, we do want to say that tomorrow night we'll be getting MTSU Indiana the rematch here in the Ice Castle. And it'll be our last game of the semester here, brought to you by MTN Sports. And Brandon, it's been awesome to be able to do these games, such an incredible honor, and I've got to say we've loved every second.
Absolutely. It's been a great honor for me as well to be able to broadcast these games. For all you fans watching out there, we want to say thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, it's been a true honor to be able to work as a play-by-play on many different games this season. I've absolutely loved every moment of it. There's no place quite like the Ice Castle. Love being here. Can't wait for more next season. It's going to be incredible to witness these Rowdy Raiders. I'm going to continue to follow them throughout the rest of the season as well. IU was going to circle back once again. Indiana plays it to the inside, deflected up and off of the mark and out of play. 6:46 now remaining in the third period. As we approach 10:51 here in the Central Time Zone.
Good job defensively there by MTSU. Should fill the lanes there.
Well said. Some MTSU fans have already left for the night, but some are still staying, and I admire the devotion of the Rowdy Raider fan base. They might be smaller, but there are so many devoted fans who love this team, love what they stand for, love how they play. Or the true identity that brings this whole place together and makes MTSU hockey the truly incredible thing that it is.
Absolutely. If you're just now joining us, you've probably noticed that MTSU is wearing a special uniform tonight. That is for Military Night here tonight. Thank you to all of our first responders and military members active and served.
Veterans Day coming up, and for MTSU, very great to honor them here tonight with these awesome looking jerseys. They've been selling some here and doing some out here at the Ford Ice Center, and that's been a really cool thing to see as that puck's deflected and saved again by Will Hill. Nicely done. And, yeah, very nice jerseys tonight. Looking great. MTSU definitely knows how to make things stylish. Always had some great uniforms, and a great way to honor our veterans, of course. Those who have given up so much to serve this country. We thank them for their sacrifice. IU's going to send it back over once again. IU to the inside, and we'll see who can come up with this puck. MTSU will for the moment. Lyndon Palmer sends it deep, trying to go to the goal machine. Clay Stalzer. Stalzer trying to chase this one down. Stalzer is going to watch IU take it back, but he's not going to give up that easily. Got to love the determination. Not quitting on the play.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for your guy. Just to play it to the last second.
Not giving up until the clock says 0-0-0. That is what Clay Stalzer embodies. Michael Settle now will take it up the rink. And it'll be Indiana who continues to hold serve with their defense. That shot goes off the mark from MTSU and Archon. Archon pokes it away. Archon gets it back. Archon still has it. Archon looking for some help, but he's got nobody there to help him.
That's been the story of tonight for MTSU's offense there, Dylan.
Yeah, that's kind of been emblematic of the kind of night that they've had, just having opportunities along the perimeter, but whenever you look back, there's nobody around. They've been on no man's land, like Gilligan's Island. They are stranded right now in terms of their offense, and it's been where they've struggled thus far, but maybe they've got a chance right here to the inside, looking for the shot. Doesn't work. MTSU trying to get it back. Still to the inside is Fink, and Indiana will take this puck back once again. Now you will hold on
My
to it.
grandma can handle a puck better than you, Indiana.
Albanese will try to chase this one down once again. Deflected off the mark once again. And IU will take it back once again, going toward the near side. 4.5 minutes remaining here in this third period of action. Corey Settle takes a shot, lost his stick. Yarger comes up with it, Yarger deflects it, and it goes off of the Blue Jackets flag and out of bounds. So nice to see another face-off.
Nice rebound opportunity there for Yarger. Didn't quite cash in, but face-off opportunity coming up shortly.
Face-off indeed for MTSU and Indiana. And, you know, we discussed our next home game between MTSU and Indiana, but after tomorrow night, MTSU will not have a home game until January the 23rd against Auburn. So really, they're trying to make these home games and this home series count, especially when you consider the home court ranking games that they really are able to appreciate here trying to deliver well for their fans, but it has not been that story here tonight.
Get back on track tomorrow night. Make the most of this 5-home game here at the Ice Castle.
Puck is going to be deflected up once again. MTSU will hold on to it. Here come the Rowdy Raiders. It's going to be Siciliano. Man, what a nice move that was. What another nice move. Shot inside. Still chasing, pursuing, and somehow Indiana keeps it out of the net again.
Incredible job by the Indiana goalie there. Make the save on the original shot and the rebound.
MTSU trying to get it back here with Hooey settled. And he's sent back over. Indiana's got it. Shot inside. Nice save by Wilhelm. Stephen Wilhelm continues to do his nice job goaltending tonight. And let him have it. He's had ups and downs. He gave up 2 goals here in the second period. But overall, you gotta like what you're seeing for a guy who's really developing his goaltending skills.
Yeah, him and Ethan Ward both. I know there's been 8 goals given up, but there's 57 shots on goal. There's only so much you can ask for. Great job of keeping it out. Keeping it out of the net.
Absolutely. Gotta love what you're seeing from him. MTSU trying to put in something here towards the end, and we'll see another quick stoppage.
You gotta be too hard.
We'll see what the call is here in just a second. We're gonna get another face-off regardless.
Looks like we've got a charge in there.
That is correct. So charging on MTSU. And now, as you see, MTSU have to take it back up once again. Retool. Losing the puck. IU's got it once again, and everything stops on a dime. Once again, second remaining Indiana. Long face-off once again. Indiana's got it. Sends it deep again. Hooey's foiling MTSU to the inside. Back up once again without Adam Valentini. Oh, nice defensive play by MTSU to prevent another goal that time. Couldn't tell who it was, but a nice poke check to the inside. MTSU plays it back up once again.
44.
Near the crease. Will try to get back to Stalzer. MTSU now sends it up to Stalzer. Stalzer trying to circle back. He's trying to get a chance at, trying to poke it out, and he's not going to be able to do it. Again, it was Valentini who stuck right with it and would not let Stalzer pass.
Yeah, good job by Valentini there, keeping him between the puck and Stalzer there.
Yeah, Gandalf would have been proud of that defense, and it remains Indiana 8, MTSU 1 for the moment. IU will take it back up once more. There's Blake, the audio guy, Neiman, trying to make things happen. MTSU will send it back up once more. It's recovered by Rathbone, who sends it deep. IU will take it back from center ice. Looks like they're going to try mainly to just play out this final 2 minutes of action. Poked away by Rathert. Jackson Rathert trying to take it back down. And oh my goodness, a collision, an awkward one. Blake Neiman has it. And MTSU will try to get it back, and they will. Sent deep by Siciliano, deflected in the air.
A little bit extra there by Charlie Friel.
Yeah, a little bit of extracurricular, but nothing call on that one. So Siciliano will send it back over. Puck played along the near boards once more. IU sends it back up once again. From the Hoosiers. That was Sam Roddy. And, oh, nice poke check again. MTSU has done a solid job of that in these final few minutes or so, really getting those poke checks on the interior that prevent Indiana goals.
Seems like they may have gotten a bit of rub from Indiana, the way they're using the sticks here in the end of the game.
Great point, and you wonder if MTSU has picked any of that up as this game progresses forward, which will be big to watch going into tomorrow night in the rematch between these two right here in the Ice Castle. IU sends it back up once again with Carter Ramel, poked out. Sent over, and it'll be nearly stopped by IU. Final half a minute to go in the third period.